Hey guys, so recently I ran into some financial issues. So basically, long story short, I used to live with my parents when my husband got sick. So I moved in with them. I was with them for 3 years, and I didn't have to worry about rent. So of course, grocery shopping and bills were manageable. They were easy. Now I live on my own, and I had a savings, and I still had the same habits that I did when I lived with them. Now I moved out in August of last year, and so I've been on my own for that long, and now it's catching up with me financially. So I do my business Herbalife on the side so that I can pay for extra stuff. Like I need extra money. I work my business, great extra money. So I didn't consider though the fact that I travel a lot with Herbalife, which I love. Like you get the coolest experiences ever. You meet the coolest people. You get personal development. It's cool. So I never thought I would be traveling this much ever in my adult life, and especially without my kids, which is so freeing and awesome. And I don't know if I should feel guilty for that, but I don't. Anyway, so I recently ran into financial issues, just mismanaging my funds, and so I got to a point where I'm like, oh crap. I want my videos to be for those people who are struggling financially, who still want to be healthy, who still want to manage a household, who still wants to be powerful. I think as a single mom, I really doubt myself in so many areas, and I have a desire to learn how to manage my household and myself effectively and really just be super successful in everything that I do. So I'm going to share my journey. I'm going to share how I manage to stay healthy, eat on a budget, manage a business, work full time, somehow still stay sane. I don't know. So I'm just going to be sharing a lot of videos on that because I feel like that is the most authentic I can be, and I would love to just make more friends and just share my journey. So that's all. Okay, so when you prep, you want to have all your stuff. You want to try to have everything all in one pan or two big pans because you don't want to keep cooking all day long, right? So you want to try to cook as many things at one time as possible. If you can put the same heat, then you're golden, right? So in most things you can. So I adjust roasted veggies and fish. I usually cook at a higher temperature because I want them to. So the veggies, if you cook it at a higher temperature, you get crunchier veggies, which I love. So I'm cooking cod. Here's cod. All I seasoned it with, oh, by the way, you get 8 fillets for $20 at Costco. Costco is incredible. So I have more than enough meals. And then I even had some from last week that I saved. And so I have, I don't know how to do fast math, so I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So yes, I have some from last week and I saved them and now I have all of them on here. So what I'm gonna do is put it in the oven. What I seasoned it with was garlic powder, dried parsley, salt, pepper, and olive oil. It's bomb too, and it comes out juicy, and you'll love it. Okay? Okay, so it's time to check to see if these bad boys are done. So it looks like they're done because they start to break right here. And then if you put your fork in it and then just turn it, it should just easily fall apart. See how that fell apart? That means it's done. So you want to check your thickest one, which this one is my thickest one, and it just kind of fell apart. So they are done. You don't want to make them overdone because then they won't be juicy when you reheat them. Okay, so for my veggies, I'm cooking the girls. They're gonna do potatoes. I'm doing sweet potatoes because I'm actually trying to gain. And I'm also doing string beans and asparagus. Okay, so asparagus. Most people, they cut the ends, but what I like to do is I like to break them. So I grab the ends like this, and then I find wherever the natural break is, and wherever it snaps is actually the natural break. And so you're gonna use just this top portion that you're gonna cook. The rest of it you can throw away. This is actually all stringy. You don't want to eat it anyway. So, and then for string beans, if you get these, they've got these little tips on it. These are connected to a large vein that goes through the green bean. So I just cut the ends off of it, and you really won't have that problem with each one. You have to take the little vein thing off. So I'm going to blanch these, which basically means I'm going to boil them in water and then just a few minutes, and once they turn a bright green, and then I'm gonna put them in either an ice bath or just put cold water over it if I don't have, actually I don't have ice, so never mind. I'm just gonna put cold water over them. So that's it. And then they come out tender, kind of crispy. They're delicious. All right, y'all, I'm done. So I made enough meals for the girls and for me for our dinners, and then I made some eggs for their breakfast. And I also made enough for my lunches. So let me show you what I got. These are chicken. Those are all the girls because I don't eat chicken, but I do eat eggs. So boiled eggs, and then all the fish is mine. Yeah. All right, guys, so the last thing I'll say is you can actually freeze all your meals once you're done cooking. So fish and chicken and all that stuff freezes. The only thing I really wouldn't freeze is like leafy greens, but everything else can pretty much go in the freezer so that you have fresh food throughout the week, because normally by Wednesday it starts getting kind of gross. So just put a few meals in for until Wednesday and then start taking them out, a day in advance, the other meals that are in your freezer. All right, let me know if you have any other suggestions for what you want me to do next. I'm basically just gonna be sharing my journey and like what I do as a parent and as a single woman and as somebody who doesn't make a lot of money and wants to save money and try to make her life efficient. All right,